Alrighty guys, let's start today off with Euro USD. So we don't have any high impact news, so the market might be a bit slow, but either way, wait for H4 to close and enter our zone first. Okay, so currently we're still in the Euro session. Either if it doesn't reach during the Euro session, then wait for the US session. We have our sell zone up here, engulfing buy, failed over here in the process of breaking, created and engulfing sell. So you have your EF, EG sell. Then on our buy zone, again, engulfing sell that failed in the process of failing, created and engulfing buy. So current price is over here. If it decides to drop into our buy zone and respects it, then potentially it might bounce back up. But if it breaks the zone, then potentially it might want to test a lower zone down here, because we do have an engulfing sell over here that failed along with the crossing of the EMAs. Vice versa, if it decides to climb all the way up into this sell zone, respects it, then potentially we can catch a drop. But if it breaks above, then potentially it might want to test a higher zone up. Okay, so that's for Euro USD. Then we move on to Euro GBP. Again, monitor M5 or M15 for any entries. Our sell zone, our buy zone, we have an engulfing sell, failed, process of failing, created and engulfing buy. Then our sell zone starts with an engulfing sell that pushed the price all the way down and hasn't gone back to retest it yet, or it retested here and created an engulfing sell. So either way, you have an engulfing sell meets an engulfing sell in this zone. So current price, if it climbs up into the buy zone, or sorry, into the sell zone, or drops into the buy zone, if it respects, then potentially we can catch a sell or a buy respectively. But if it breaks, then it might want to test a higher zone or a lower zone. SL, you set it at 40 pips after you enter. Then last but not least, we have AU or AUD USD. Sell zone engulfing buy that failed. I marked this zone because the price came in and respected over here. Bounced once, twice, then failed. Then we have an engulfing sell, fail, price came back, created an engulfing buy. Then it tested and tested, finally create the second engulfing buy. So you have your complete setup over here, or your ABC or HLZ, whatever you want to call it. Current price is over here. I'm going to keep repeating it. If it drops into our buy zone, respects it, potential bounce back. But if it drops from our sell zone up here after respecting on H4, then potentially we can catch a sell. But if it breaks either of the zone, then it might want to test a higher zone or a lower zone respectively. Okay, so that's for all the pairs. Trade smart, trade wisely. Don't go all out. And if anything, wait for the US session. Okay, I'm gonna get back to replying to your messages. So yeah, talk soon. Bye.